Hello, namaste, welcome back to my channel. So, today we have a weekend special. My husband's cooking for me. It's chicken biryani. So, let's get started. First, he's added 1.5 tablespoon of chili powder. Again, we've added less because these we get it done from Kerala and they are extremely spicy than usual, not like the packaged ones. And again, we added half tablespoon of turmeric powder, but we here you can see that we've added less because it was very strong. So you can add according to your taste, and salt as per your taste. This is 1 kg chicken because we like chicken more than the rice, so we thought we'd get more chicken done, and 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon. Then you have to mash them all together. After mixing them up, you have to set them aside for at least 2 hours, but if you have more time, maybe you could do it overnight. This chicken would be used for frying, and this is actually a fried chicken biryani. So yeah, this will be used for after marinating. We'll use them for frying, and then we would make the masala and then chicken biryani. So here you can see that we've kept it aside for 2 hours because we got it done that we got the chicken that morning. So we are setting it aside for 2 hours. You can set accordingly. Next, we have taken four medium-sized onions and then diced them up. Like, he's done a pretty good job with it because all of them are perfect. Then heated our pan and we used a lot of oil. But again, you can use this oil for frying the chicken, also for frying the onion. You can use it for making the masala, and then you can use it for other stuffs also. So here you can see that we've put in the onion, and they are equally like sliced so that you get the good brown crunchy fried onions. We fried them till it was golden brown, and the best way of doing it I found was double frying it. Like, you fry it a little and then you set it aside, again fry it again, so you get the perfect crispy ones. So here you can see you have to continuously stir it. He continuously kept stirring it, and this was the first try the first batch, and you I kept it aside, then fried again, and it looked like this. So you can see, you can hear how crispy this is. Yeah. Next, we took three medium sized tomatoes, diced it up, and you need at least 12 cloves of garlic, ginger, and chili. Then we crushed it. You don't use a mixie because you need to crush it, so he was crushing it, and then kind of made it a semi paste kind, so that there's flavor and it's not fully pasty, so you can see the consistency here. So, and you also need around a cup of coriander and a 3/4 cup of pudina. The recipe will be in the description box. So yeah, you heat up. We use the same oil of that of the onion because it didn't matter and we didn't want to waste that much of oil. So we fried the chicken. You can, okay, it has to be semi cooked, needs not be fully dried up, the chicken, so you can keep it like 3 minutes in one side and 3 minutes on the other. Make sure it's cooked and not dry. It should be juicy enough. So yeah, there goes the first batch in, and this is him cooking on one side, and we kept shifting it and back and forth, and yeah, it's almost done. The first batch is almost done. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look in the end. After frying up the second batch, we have kept one fourth of the onions, fried onions aside. We have to take 3 tablespoons of curd, hung curd, around 3/4 cup of mint leaves, garam masala, and the mashed up chili, ginger, and garlic, 1 cup of coriander leaves, and the diced tomatoes. The reason for keeping aside the onion is for garnish and for, in the end when you have to keep them, layer them up and keep them aside. So, yeah. So next we thought we'd soak up the rice in order to save time. Rice you can use as per your wish. Here we are using basmati rice, and we've taken 2 cups of rice, which was for 1 kg of chicken. It's very less, so you can use according to your wish. And also as per your rice, you should know how much rice it takes. And also do remember that only 80 percentage of the rice needs to be cooked in the earlier stage. So just cook 80 percentage of it, and we soaked the rice for around 1 hour. And here it is, the second batch is done, so we're just keeping them aside. Next we have the fried onion. We need to crush it up. Now listen to the crunch. Now take a non-stick pan or any kind of pan and heat it up. Add 4 tablespoons of oil of your preference. We've used sunflower oil. Usually we use coconut oil for our foods, but because it was biryani and we didn't want a Kerala touch, we used sunflower oil. We added the mashed mixture of ginger, garlic, and chili, the sliced up tomatoes, and keep mixing them so that it doesn't stick to the pan and burn out. So keep on mixing them a lot. Add enough salt as per your taste, but do remember that you need to have the masalas and the chicken together, so add accordingly. Then keep mixing them so that they do not stick to the pan. Keep the stove in sim, and close it with the lid so that the tomatoes are a little bit more pasty in consistency. And make sure that you get every little masalas in the corners and everything. So mix them up, and again make sure that the tomatoes are pureed and it's in paste consistency. Add in the crispy tomatoes that we had mashed up earlier, and add them up and mix them. Then we add in the chicken. Now this masala is the base of the biryani. So once you have the almost cooked chicken to it, along with the masalas, so that the masala would get into it, get into the chicken pieces, and the taste is good. Add 1 cup of coriander leaves, and mix them all up, along with 3/4 cup of mint leaves. Typically, biryanis are, the mint and the coriander leaves are one of the most important ingredients. Added in the lemon juice that we had zested earlier, that we had kept earlier, and then 2 tablespoons of curd. Mix them all together. Make sure that you get every little piece coated in the curd. Keep them aside. Also make sure the stove is again in sim. After making sure that every chicken piece is covered in the masala, cook with a closed lid for some few minutes, like around 5 to 10 minutes. Stir occasionally just to make sure that it's not burning out or sticking to the pan. So occasionally stir it, and then again close the lid and cook. After that, keep aside the cooked chicken. Keep it in another plate, and you could use the same pot, non-stick pan, or you can use a different one. So here's the masala ready. Next we thought we would cook the rice. So 2 tablespoons of ghee, and 2 tablespoons of oil. While adding the oil, make sure the the pot is heated up, and also that the ghee doesn't burn out, add in one cinnamon stick, four cardamoms, and four cloves, along with the biryani leaf. We call it the masala biryani leaf. And then make sure that you stir them very nicely and that they don't burn out. This gives a very nice flavor to the oil. And add in 2 cups of water. Again, do remember the water, it may vary depending on the rice you're using, and as per your rice needs, the water as much as the water needs, and make sure that you cook it to 90 percentage only. Add in the rice and then mix once, and then cook it. So here you can see that it's almost done but not fully cooked. The same will be used for layering up the biryani. So if there's a little water also in the bottom, it's fine. So after one layer, you add in a little bit of garam masala, the mixed garam masala, then the fried onions that we had kept aside earlier. These are not crushed; these are for layering up. Little bit of coriander, and then you add in the masala chicken that we had earlierly set aside. Then again you have to layer it up with chicken. These are, you can either use it this way by the process of layering up, or you can have them mixed up. We usually prefer a layering up method, so that's why we did it. Or you can use it separately, like you can have the nature. In that case, you have to cook up the rice completely and use the you can have that rice along with this masala as chicken curry. You can have them, and then, or you can have this process. Here you can see that after covering it up with a lid, it's called the dum method. You can keep it for around 10 to 15 minutes, and then make according to your rice, you know how much more time it will take. Then after that, take it out and then just garnish it with little coriander. And this is a few pieces of chicken that we had set aside before using it for masala. This is the fried chicken, and it's completely done. So here, the best combination with chicken biryani is raita and achar and papad. There's no other better way of eating it. You can have raita. Raita is simple. You can use curd, onions, and just chili along with a little salt. You get the good raita, and then there's papad. And one another combination thing you have to have is lime soda. So this is the end result. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. And I didn't do much of a cooking, but then I had a lot of cleaning to do because my husband was in the kitchen. So yeah, do enjoy, and comment down below whether you liked it, and do share, subscribe to the channel, and like the video. Thank you once again. Enjoy.